Loverboy is back. Nigeria's what? Lee Min Ho or something like that. So he's back in this movie. And for some reason, some way, somehow, he always ends up with a fair, slim, I don't know why that pair is what has, it started and then it still continued, but that's just by the way. So, this movie is out of like a young tech guy who is rich, wealthy, has this girlfriend who is all about men are scum, men are good for money, you just need to just get money from them, blah blah blah. And I did not understand why the guy was with the girl. Perhaps there are two different kinds of people. One is what she is on social media, and one how different she is with the guy. So I forgive the guy thinking that okay, maybe the girl is just doing that on social media for followership, and says she has businesses that we never saw. Okay, but that's all right. And then she being a different person when she's with Xavier. So I mean Adora. Now she goes all and on about how guys are just just get their monies and leave them. Don't struggle, don't buy anything for yourself, let the guy buy stuff for you. And I didn't blame her. I mean, she's dating a very wealthy tech guy. Now at a point, she started scamming her boyfriend. She's that scene was so funny where she came crying that her auntie is in the village and has been diagnosed of cancer, and the guy's like, what kind of cancer is it? He's like, cancer of is it the hair? And she didn't even know what she was talking about. She doesn't know what types what cancer types are there, what her supposed auntie has. She needs money. How much? She needs 10 million naira. The guy's okay, what, I'll give you 5 later. I'll top up the 5. Guy is wealthy, no problem. Then he gives you the money, and the guy is in the house. You wait for the guy to go out. Then you call your friend, I don't know whether male or female friend, and then you are like, I told you he's going to give me the money, so just keep the money, and then I'll get more. So that kind of a thing. Then the guy just comes in and he's like, oh, so it's money that you want? Is it just money that you want? He said no. Yes. The girl's acting was so good. She acted well, like this crazy girl, funny girl, all mixed in one. Frances did so well, so well. So she was like, "It's money that you want." Zivia was like, "Money, it's money that you want, right?" She said, "No, yes." He just gives you the money, like, get out of my house. And this lady who is always on social media saying, guys are this, guys are that, and don't worry if he doesn't give you if leave him if he doesn't give you money and all that, was on her knee begging. Now you know what? I didn't do well. I messed up. Forgive me and all that. But the guy's like, no way. On the other hand, there is this young lady, Nene, who is stalking this guy on social media. Social media is a very great tool for communication, connecting and stuff like that. But if you put a lot of information out there, you'll be, you may be in trouble. This Nene stalker lady, quote unquote, chanced upon this guy's profile, likes the guy, has been checking him out. Okay, what does he like? What does he like? Going to the extent of hiring a hacker. When she hired a hacker, I was like, hey, don't be small. Is it infatuation or likeness or just this crush that you have on this person? Hires this guy, gets you information, and you pretend to be that. In fact, you know what? All the time that she worked so hard going to where the guy goes to, his favorite restaurant, the gym, these fun places that the guy has been going to, that she went there. It didn't work out for her. Now later, 2 months later, cried, then they meet. That's how, fate works. So they meet and then she's like, oh my God, after all the work that she did, after all the money that she paid, I think that's why she didn't even give the guy the balance, no, because all the information that the guy gave her, it didn't work. So she never met the guy. But this fateful day, she meets this guy and he's like, okay, now let me put my plan into action. Unfortunately, I don't know. I was hoping that she would just, be herself. But because she had looked at the profile of Adora, who is Xavier's ex, she thought that if she were like that, the guy would like the guy. The guy would like her. And so when they started, going out, having this conversation, getting to know each other, and she came visiting. And then Xavier was like, so are you saying that you don't know me? because I have quite a following. Lots of people know me, social media and all that. Are you saying that you don't know me? I was hoping. I was hoping that this girl would say, you know what? I've actually stalked you before, just to wrap up that scene. But she was like, oh no, I don't even like social media, and I don't even like. I'm not active there. When she said that, I was like, oh no, just say that. Oh, I've stalked you before, but then somewhere somehow you came across my way something that would just diffuse everything, and then you don't have to explain anything at all. And she's like, okay, having met you before, no social media, I just we just brought us together. Fine. Now because you went to check what he likes, what he doesn't like, no, you are suffocating again. Then there was suffocating acting like Adora. Meanwhile, she was nothing like that. She doesn't like the gym. They went for one jog, they again nearly collapsed on the way. When she came back, she was so out of breath. Like you will see that this is not someone who goes for jogging. The guys asked you, are you sure you jog? Are you sure you exercise? She said, oh, yes, I do. You are trying to fit in someone's shoes. And the shoe were not fitting because it's not yours. It won't work for you. You get it? So she just had to be herself, and she just failed in that direction. Now, they go out one day, and this loose stalker of a hacker just bumps into them and just messes the thing up. He said, oh, yo, you finally met him. Oh, I was the one who hacked your profile, got all that information and gave her, and now you guys are together. Oh, you guys look good together. I'm like, which hacker is this? Which hacker doesn't have lacks confidentiality? And I like that when the hacker said that and he left, Xavier did not react there in public. This is a well-trained person. He didn't react there. He was like, not here. They go home. He's like, no, no, no. I don't like lies. So you know what? Just leave my house. This lady leaves, tries and tries and tries to get Xavier to forgive her. It's like, you know what? Let me just leave it. Now she goes back to being herself. I mean, what's more beautiful than being yourself? Nothing beats that. Being herself. In fact, she even abandoned her business. She was not taking orders because she didn't want the guy to see her to be someone who is running an online shop and just a small business. What is wrong with running a small business? How many people even have businesses? That you are running some and you are shy, you are ashamed of your business. Social media influences and what we see and what you tend to believe and what you tend to consume does a lot to the mind. And so it's always that you have to be careful what you consume and what you see and believe. At the end of the day, you just have to just be yourself. Social media, I mean, even the celebs that we have, some of them have constantly said that don't believe everything that you see. If something that you see is tormenting you or making you feel worthless or making you feel like you're not achieving enough, unfollow the person, unfollow that particular page. Just be like, live within your means. It's not by force. Nobody is even looking at you. People are thinking about themselves. So these celebs that we see, the demons that they have to deal with just to come out and then post their happy side. No one posts when they were crying and they had broken down and then they were depressed in their rooms. It's just one, and they'll come out to even talk about it. No one wants to be seen as the weak person. Okay, so in as much as this movie was, giving us lover boy vibes and he having to choose between this Adora and Neneno, it's also like has lessons. Social media, the information that you put out there can be used to track you, can be used to hurt you. So just be careful you don't put a lot of information out there. Just be yourself. Don't go and wear somebody's shoes. It will not fit you. You don't go and carry somebody's cross. Carry your own cross. Just be free. Feel free in this world. You bow. Actually for Nene, yeah, that's what she mentioned. The guy forgave her, just agreeing that let's start on a clean slate. I mean, she didn't scam you of 10 million naira, so I want to just forgive her. She just wanted to impress you, and so at the end of the day, he forgave her, and I think it was a good thing. One thing you see, Ruth kind of introduces a lot of new faces, and I like the two that she brought in. Nene's sister. I'm not sure if I've seen her in other movies, but the lady acted so well. It was like she was in her natural state, that it just came naturally to her, like a big sister vibe. How she reacted, how she walked in, her facial expressions, and her makeup was really good. In fact, makeup for all of them was really nice. And Xavier's friend also tried, but I think Nene's sister did amazingly well as a supporting character. in the movie. The lighting was good. The story, not bad. But I want you to help me, you know, reconcile the title of the movie to the story. I get it like in the morning. So like things happen, then the next morning I'm not able to really, reconcile the story and then the title. So if you can, kindly help me and do that in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Bevlin. I'll see you again. Do want to like this video, subscribe, be part of the family, and do take care. It's a bye from me. Bye.